Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Cereal Review, the show where I review cereal for you. And today I'm doing the other football cereal I mentioned last time. It's the Kelce Mix. You've probably seen this because they've been advertising it a lot on TV. And it's supposed to be a mix of three cereals that are the Kelsey's favorite three General Mills cereals all together. And they show them in the advertisements and doing like game show games with it and all that. So, I mean, hey, I gotta give this a shot. Three big cereals together, and they're heavily marketing it with some famous people currently. Come on, I gotta give this a shot. Now, when I saw what three cereals are in there, I mean, they're good. They're good. They're good cereals for sure. I can definitely see why they have these three as their favorites from General Mills. But initial impressions, I don't think that this is going to work. I don't think it's supposed to. It's just like a marketing gimmick as far as I can tell. So I don't really think that this is supposed to actually go well together. So that causes some concern of why would you actually want to buy this. But so here's the thing. I think Reese's Puffs and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch together could be fine. Maybe it's a little out there, but like I don't think that sounds like the worst thing ever. But the Lucky Charms with it, that's what causes me concern. Because as you all know, I really don't like when you just add marshmallows to the cereal and that's the whole thing. Now, at least it is Lucky Charms, which is supposed to have it, but I do not think that having the marshmallows with the rest of this is going to work at all. And the Lucky Charms cereal itself is like fine. It goes very well with the marshmallows, but with the rest of this, I don't see how this is going to turn out well. So, whatever. We're gonna have to give this a shot. So, yeah, you got front of the box that shows the two of them and the three cereals that's in it there. And then on the back side, you have a little cartoon version of them with you have Lucky and you have the little cinnamon dudes for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Do they have a name? I don't think that they do. Maybe they do. I don't remember though. And then Reese's Puffs doesn't have a mascot. It's always just people in the marketing for it. So, anyways, on the side, just get more of that for the branding, and then the nutrition facts, which is funny because it has to list each of the cereals here and then the ingredients for each of them. It's kind of funny. So, yeah, anyways, let's just give this a shot. Let's get this open. I'm also interested to see how much of each cereal there are, like if it seems to favor one of them over the others, or if it's pretty even. That's odd. Ooh, I gotta say, because smelling all those together. Boy, okay, I didn't think of that actually. I'll give a close-up shot of this in a second. I remember I was doing that for a bit, kind of stopped. One of my friends pointed out I should start doing that again, so I will. But initial impressions is this looks weird. Smells kind of weird too with all of it together. You get a lot of the Reese's Puff like scent out of it, but then you get some of the cinnamon. It's a little weird. Also, and I'll try to show this up close, the marshmallows have cinnamon all over them now. So we'll see how that is. But as for the amounts of everything, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces are a lot bigger than everything else. So visually it looks like there's a lot more of it. But I'd say per piece, I'd say it's pretty even, but because those Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces are so much bigger, I think that might make that a lot more forward as one of the flavors. Though overall, like I said, I think the piece amounts of everything seems pretty even overall, so that's good. So I'll give a shot of the bowl in just a sec here. And here we go. I have no clue how well this is showing here because I'm trying a little bit of a different function here with the camera, but yeah, you can see there that all of the little pieces of the marshmallows have cinnamon on them. And overall, you know, it looks like the regular cereal. It's just a little odd, and I wonder if that's going to do anything for the texture of the marshmallows. Okay, now we're going to give this a shot. I'm just going to get a big old spoonful of this dry, because I mean, there's no point in having them individually. I've already done each of these before, but together, that's what we're trying to do here. So I'll try to get a little bit of everything in this one. So got some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, some Reese's Puffs, some Lucky Charms, and a marshmallow. So here we go. Honestly, I don't taste anything with the Lucky Charms in them. As I thought, because the Cinnamon Toast Crunch pieces are so big, that's mostly what you taste. And then I tasted some of the chocolate from the chocolate Reese's Puff in there. I didn't really taste much of the peanut butter one though. So that cinnamon is really masking up the rest of it. I wonder if the milk, that might help a little bit. Once the marshmallows are wet, you tend to taste them a little bit better. So I'm hoping that's the case. Otherwise, this is just again, like I said, what was the point of having the Lucky Charms in this then? I don't see how that's going to work. So, well, here we go. Okay, so let's try to get another spoonful of everything together. So, Lucky Charms piece, both types of that, and a marshmallow. Okay, got a bit of everything here, so here we go. Same story. I don't really taste anything for the Lucky Charms here, not even the marshmallow. You kind of get the texture of the marshmallow, but you don't really taste it because it's covered up by everything else. Though I will say with this time, forwards, like the first thing you taste is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but on the backside, once you chew it a bit, then you taste mostly the Reese's Puffs, which is kind of nice actually. I'll admit that having the cinnamon and then the chocolate and the peanut butter together, it's not bad at all, definitely. But yeah, the Lucky Charms, what's the point of these at the moment? Now, I did say that they look like they're covered in cinnamon to some degree, so I wonder, let's just try one of those marshmallows and see how that goes. It just tastes like a Lucky Charms marshmallow. There's like a slight cinnamon taste to it, I guess, but... And, of course, if you have scoops that are mostly one thing or it's lacking something, you're going to taste more of that, of course. So I can taste the Lucky Charms if I'm purposely trying to scoop more Lucky Charms than anything else, like this. It's just Lucky Charms and some peanut butter Reese's Puffs. That's exactly what I taste. So I think it really is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch is just masking the Lucky Charms. Like, if you have both together, you're not tasting the Lucky Charms. You're just going to taste the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I guess it also depends on what hits your tongue first. So if you get the Lucky Charms, you'll taste that as well. So it really depends on what you get in the spoon and then what you bite into first. But altogether, it's mostly just the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then you kind of get the flavor of the Reese's Puffs in there, which is not bad. Like I said, it's actually not bad at all. It's quite pleasant, but the Lucky Charms, again, it feels a little bit pointless here. Yeah, I'll say that mixing the Reese's Puffs and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch together is not a terrible idea, actually. I wouldn't mind doing it if I had both. And here you get both together, but you can also get the Lucky Charms. I don't know. If these really are their favorite 3 General Mills cereals, I get why they would have done all 3 if that's the case. If it's not actually, and they just did some sort of marketing thing and they just decided to put these 3 together, well, they're just lying to us, which I mean, maybe they are, maybe they aren't, who knows. But if that is the case, then why the Lucky Charms? Why not put in something else? instead if these really aren't their 3 favorite, if that is the case. I get why you don't do Cocoa Puffs because you're just putting in more chocolate cereal. That's kind of pointless. But Lucky Charms, really? I guess Trix would be a little too funky with the fruit flavor in there, but I mean, it probably would have made it a lot more interesting if that was the case. I will say though, if I had to pick my favorite General Mills cereals, I think Reese's Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch would be up there for sure. Reese's Puffs definitely would be in, if I had to pick 3 of them, Reese's Puffs would definitely be there. And as much as I like to dog on Cinnamon Toast Crunch for doing all these weird things that I just don't understand, the base cereal itself is quite good. I do really like the regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, so yeah, that would probably be there too. Lucky Charms, I don't know about that. I don't think I would put that in my top 3 General Mills cereals, but that's just how it is. I'd probably pick something else instead there, but yeah, pretty solid if these are their 3 favorite General Mills cereals, but altogether it's just a gimmick. It clearly is just for marketing and all that. It's kind of fun, that for sure. Again, the Lucky Charms is kind of lost in here though. It's a little pointless. So if they just did like duo mixes, then these two together are pretty good. Adding this in there, kind of pointless. So overall, not bad. It is clearly just some dumb, fun marketing stuff that they're trying to get people to buy this. I mean, I did, but I'm doing this for a video here. But I mean, if you bought it to actually just eat it, I mean, this isn't terrible at all. Like it's good cereals that are mixed together, and they don't make each other taste terrible, actually. The Lucky Charms just don't feel like they're there most of the time. And that's the real problem, I think. So, overall, pretty fun. Pretty decent for what it is. So, should you go give this a try? I'd just skip it. I would rather just buy 2 boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or buy a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a box of Reese's Puffs. So you get 2 whole boxes of cereal, and then you could just like mix it all together when you feel like it, if that's what you really want to do. Forget this. Just don't do that. But overall, that's what I'd rather do. But this is fine for what it is. It's just kind of a fun little marketing thing that they're going for. So, yeah, overall, not bad. So let me know what you think. If you tried this, did you think it was any good? Would you have picked something else instead of the Lucky Charms? Because I sure would have. So, yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.